Pocholo Concepcion of Daily Tribune, live on Facebook and YouTube. Welcome to Wazzup, 3 days before the lockdown. Anyway, one of the first and hardest hit sectors of Philippine society in this pandemic is the performing arts or the entertainment industry in the Philippines. But there is a national agency, isa pong government agency na tinutulungan ang mga workers ng film industry. Ito po ang Film Development Council of the Philippines. Today on the show, please welcome, here to talk more about the FDCP Chair and Chief Executive Officer Liza Diño Segura. Hi, Liza.
Hi, Pocholo. Good afternoon. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. And thank you for having me.
Good to see you. Meeting you for the first time. Liza, nasa office ka ba o sa bahay lang?
Actually, I'm in a meeting, so I had to cut that meeting so I can attend this show. So it's nice to have, a semblance of normalcy through these kinds of face-to-face meetings. But of course, with all the protocols in place pa rin. Dito lang ako sa loob ng room, kaya nagtanggal ako ng mask.
Okay. Lisa, ang impression ko, napaka-busy ng FDCP. I'm not sure kung before your term or ganun din. Pero marami bang programs na na-introduce nung simula nung nag-assume ka ng being chair and CEO?
Yes. When I came in as the head of the FDCP, nagkaroon talaga kami ng restructure just to really understand and imbibe yung mandate ng FDCP and to be able to come up with programs and initiatives that would allow for us to serve yung mga stakeholders namin na cover doon sa mandate na yun. So nagkaroon kami ng pinolo namin yung filmmaking process. Paano ba gumawa ng pelikula? May development, may production, may distribution, may exhibition, may international relations. So lahat yan, meron kaming programs so that we can make sure na every step of the way, nakakatulong tayo sa mga filmmakers natin na mabuo nila yung mga pelikulang ginagawa nila at ma-promote natin, hindi lang dito sa Pilipinas but in other parts of the world. And we can also empower, other aspiring filmmakers who want to use cinema as their medium to do their art, to tell their stories, and to hopefully also be able to see this as a business for them.
Okay. Lisa, everybody knows that the Philippine economy is down, apektadong film industry. Pero meron kayong mga programs na ngayon, yung Bakuna Nights, para tulungan yung... First, for the benefit of our viewers, gano'ng karami ang members ng FDCP? Ano yung general mandate niya? Tama ba ako na, which is to develop the Filipino film industry? Sige.
Yes. So siguro I'll give na lang a quick ano ba yung mandate namin.
Yes.
So yung mandate ng FDCP, we are the Film Development Council of the Philippines under the Office of the President. Of course, ang main mandate namin is to promote the growth of our local film industry and be able to promote it not just in the Philippines but in different parts of the world. We need to empower our local talents to support them in terms of elevating their skills for us to be globally competitive. Tinitignan natin kung paano natin mabibigyan ng proteksyon yung mga workers natin para magkaroon tayo ng magandang ecosystem sa industriya natin. And we also have with us the Philippine Film Archive, which is in charge of preserving naman our cinematic heritage. We also have with us under the FDCP yung ating Film Philippines Office. Kumbaga sa ibang bansa, Film Commission yung tawag doon, gumagawa sila ng mga insentibo, ng mga incentives to attract foreign productions to shoot in the Philippines or to work with our Filipino producers. So all of that nasa isang umbrella na FDCP. So right now we have more than 130 people under our team. Each division is working towards an initiative or a program that addresses a specific stakeholder. So ganon yung ginagawa natin ngayon.
Okay naman ang budget mo. Hindi ka ba nahihirapan?
Hindi okay.
Okay. Kasi parang napakadami, di ba? Ang dami mong ginagawa. Okay. Sige, update us. Marami bang yung financial assistance and bakuna nights? Ongoing yan, di ba?
So, okay, maliit talaga ang budget ng FDCP. Actually, this year, we're only working with 173 million pesos.
Shocks.
Imbis na i-increase yung aming budget, nabawasan pa yung budget namin. Siguro dahil it has to be allocated to other priorities of our government.
Alright.
But hindi namin hinahayaan na maging hadlang yon para magawa namin yung kailangan namin gawin. So what we do is FDCP is all about collaboration. We're all about partnerships. We're all about looking for institutions na we can work together. So itong bakuna nights, itong bakuna program ng FDCP, hindi magiging successful yan if we weren't able to get LGUs as partners. So initially, we were able to secure a partnership with Quezon City. They gave us 1,500 vaccines. So nakagawa kami ng program to bring together all the film and entertainment industry workers na kami ang mag-facilitate ng kanilang registration, paggawa ng master list, paghanap ng venue para makapagpabakuna sila, at maging smooth yung proseso, which is very, very important. Kasi minsan, kahit na nakakuha ka na ng slot, pagdating mo doon, di ba, parang iba't iba ang sistema ng LGUs natin. So minsan, you end up na ang haba ng talagang nagiging burden so dahil hindi pa maayos yung sistema. So we wanna address that, and we wanna make sure that, our film workers would feel na parang andito kami yung create ng magandang proseso para maging systematic and maganda yung experience ninyo sa pagpapabakuna. So kahapon, nakakuha naman tayo ng partnership with the City of Manila.
Okay.
They gave us 3,500 vaccines, and yesterday we did the first batch of 2,000 workers at the Palacio de Manila. And so far, because ito yung program na talagang from end to end, si FDCP talaga yung nag-facilitate. Parang ang partnership namin is the health team, the Manila Vax team will come in at sila yung in charge ng screening and vaccination. Pero yung mula pagpaparehistro, pag-verify sa mga workers, pag-remind sa kanila na magdala ng mga requirements, pag-check sa mga requirements nila, lahat yan chinek ng FDCP. And we're so happy kasi yung experience ng mga workers natin, in 30 minutes, tapos ang kanilang vaccination. So we're happy pag ganun yung nangyayari. And we were able to vaccinate around 1,500. Nagkaroon kasi ng mga checkpoints around, so may mga hindi nakarating. But for us, that's a win. That's a win kasi kailangan talaga natin mabakunahan na yung mga workers natin dahil talagang buwis-buhay pa sa mga production shoots. Alam nyo yan.
Oo nga, Liza, balita ko may media. May media ring, may kaibigan akong dyan daw nagpabakuna.
Yeah.
Oo. Okay. I was looking at the website of the FDCP. Naka-enumerate dun yung mga list of activities and accomplishments, no? Among all these, Liza, pista ng pelikulang Pilipino, FDCP Channel, Archive, LGBT, QIA Film Fest. Among all these, saan ka pinaka-nahirapan? Pinaka-challenging? Ang dami actually. I'm overwhelmed. You must have a good team para magawa itong lahat.
Siguro pinaka-challenging ngayon is, of course, but it's also our banner program, yung Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino. Mahirap siya kasi ito rin yung I would say, one of the core programs of the FDCP, because it does not just involve filmmakers, kasama pati audience. So ito yung programa ng FDCP na saklaw yung buong Pilipinas, no? Yung mga filmmakers natin, mga producers natin na tinutulungan natin makapagpalabas ng mga pelikula sa buong bansa. But at the same time, yung audience natin na iniengganyo natin at patuloy natin hinihikayat na tangkilikin ng pelikulang Pilipino. So every year, it's a challenge kasi ang daming elemento. We need to partner with the cinemas, we need to partner with the producers, kailangan namin makagawa ng magandang marketing strategy para talagang ma-promote yung mga films. And in the end, syempre yung goal namin, sana kumita yung mga pelikulang na nagiging featured sa PPP. So, it's exciting kasi ang sarap ng feeling pag nakikita mong pinapanood talaga yung mga pelikula, and we've had successes in the recently held PPP, no? Panty Sisters, galing dyan, The Day After Valentine, Birdshot, Isang Daang Tula para kay Stella. So, it has created a new a new kind of Filipino film na cusp siya, no? Hindi siya masyadong art house, hindi rin siya masyadong talagang commercial na commercial. So, it's a challenge for us kasi ngayon sarado pa yung mga cinemas. So, how can we help? How can we have PPP again as a tool to help the industry recover?
Kumusta yung response? Online?
Last year, it was very successful because ang daming pelikula. It's the biggest lineup to date, no?
Yes.
We also launched our new channel, yung FPCP channel, so that we can transition easily, no? We were able to pivot and bring all of these films online. But it poses a new challenge now na the Philippines is a theater, movie-going country. 80% of our revenue comes from cinemas. Kumikita ang producers natin dahil sa pagpapalabas sa sinihan.
Okay.
But now we're creating this new habit, you're creating a new platform. The challenge is to create that consistency, to convince our audience to pay for films.
For online content. Oo.
Diba? So,
yes. Tsaka mura lang naman, di ba?
Oo. Yun ang ano ngayon, yun yung challenge sa amin ngayon. So that for me was the biggest challenge.
You think it's a viable we don't know how long this pandemic will last. Hindi nga natin alam kung kailan magbubukas ang mga sinihan, no? Pero going online, you think it's viable in the next few years?
It's not just it may not be viable for now for the local industry, but it is a necessity. We have to learn, we have to adapt, we have to find ways to understand this market because there's no going back now.
Okay.
Especially sa mga napapanood sa mga lumalabas na trends, hindi lang dito sa bansa pero sa buong mundo. Streaming is really going to be a big part of the ecosystem of the industry. So hindi natin maintindihan kung paano mag-navigate dito sa space na ito, at kailangan nating matutong makipag-deal sa mga streamers, bigyan ng halaga ang mga pelikula natin at huwag nating ibagsak presyo para lang mapalabas tayo sa mga streamers. We have to work together on how we can create a really, really good value for Philippine cinema. Kasi hindi na lang local exhibitors ang kausap natin, di ba? Hindi na lang local theaters. International tong mga nakakausap natin para i-convince sila to acquire and to license our titles. So yan ang mission namin ngayon, to empower our film industry to understand how to navigate this space.
Maraming pelikula yung sinali nyo sa mga film fest international, no?
Yes.
Is this the first time? Oh no, of course not. In the past, talagang sinasali talaga, pero parang marami ngayon, ano?
Yes. This is really a deliberate track for us to internationalize our titles. Well, to have an international track for our industry. So, dati kasi ang nangyayari is pag nakuha yung isang pelikula, parang naiiwan parang it's just that filmmaker going to that country, representing the film. Tapos, pagtapos ipalabas yung pelikula, nawawala na yung kanilang relevance, di ba? Kasi walang suporta. So yun yung binibigay ng FDCP ngayon. Inaangat natin yung mga pelikulang kasali, nilalagyan natin ng bigness, binibigyan natin ng significance na a Filipino film in an A-list festival, kahit nasanay tayo dyan, kung hindi natin, we don't play it right, hindi siya magkakaroon ng ganong impact. So what we're creating is to have impact for every film festival that gives us this kind of support and platform. So, kaya siguro nakita nyo at naramdaman na mas maraming pelikula ang napapalabas in international film festivals because FDCP is always there to amplify the lineup of films that are featured. Binibigyan natin ng magandang presence, magandang promotion, and we support the filmmakers talaga na nandoon. We give them travel grants, we fly them to those countries because kung ang pelikula lang ang nandun tapos walang filmmaker, sayang yung opportunity because that's the whole point of being in big festivals. To promote, to not just the filmmaker but the country itself. And we've been pretty, medyo talagang doon kami
busy. Great. We'll talk more to Ms. Liza Diño Segura and the FDCP after the short break.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
Pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayad.
Welcome back to What's Up. I'm Pocholo Concepcion of Daily Tribune, live on Facebook and YouTube. Today on the show, we're talking to Ms. Liza Diño Segura of the Film Development Council of the Philippines. Liza.
Hi, yes, I'm still here.
Sarap ng kwentuhan natin. Busy ka talaga ang FDCP. Etong LGBTQIA Film Fest, kaninong idea to? O matagal na siyang tinuloy nyo lang?
No, this is we always celebrate Pride Month every June and we celebrate Independence Day. So when we thought of how we can combine, celebrating independence, freedom, and the LGBT pride, we found that perfect combination of seeing pride as a form of freedom. So that's why ginawa namin yung Pelikulaya, which become the parang representation of our Pride celebration. So this is both in celebration of Independence Day and the celebration of LGBT Pride every June. And actually, we're so happy kasi this is now institutionalized in the FBCP Council. So meaning, the entire, every year, meron na talaga tayong pelikulaya. Kasi dati parang yearly event lang siya na ginagawa natin. But now it's really part of our programs, and there will be appropriate funds just to make sure that we can conduct the festival and we can expand it and we can represent more LGBT stories na hindi pa natatalakay, di ba, dito sa Philippine cinema. So we're very excited about this.
That's good news. Itong Film Philippines incentive, di ba binibigyan nyo ng grant? Tama? Yung mga filmmakers para gumawa ng pelikula? Parang Cinemalaya? Ganun ba yan?
No, the Film Philippines incentives is our incentives to attract foreign productions to shoot in the Philippines.
Okay.
So, ang ibang bansa, ang labanan, pag nasa film market ka, so film market is like the marketplace for film incentives and film titles, no? Kanya-kanyang gimmick. Diba? One country would promote 40% pag nag-shoot ka sa kanila because it really helps a lot in their economy. Diba? May iba, 30% tayo, may 20% cash rebate. Medyo mababa siya, but mababa naman yung labor natin. So what we attract are international productions willing to work with our competent line production companies to shoot their projects here. So andyan yung Survivor, iba yan, Survivor France, Survivor Israel, Survivor Europe. Ang ganda ng effect ng pagkakaroon ng ganitong klaseng incentives kasi mas na-attract sila to shoot in our country, and pag nag-shoot sila sa isang lugar, nakikreate nila agad yung industriya doon sa lugar na yon, nabibigyan nila ng trabaho yung mga locals industry ng film making doon, at especially yung mismong lugar kung saan sinushoot yung mga yung mga project na ito, pagtuloy-tuloy, nagkakaroon ng mas maraming hotel. So it's really helping not just the film sector, but it's allied and the allied value chain surrounding the film, surrounding those projects.
Okay. What about Uni Philippines?
Uni Philippines naman is our program to help in promoting Philippine cinema all over the world. So syempre, may pelikula ka na. Pinalabas mo na siya dito sa Pilipinas. Paano mo siya ipopromote sa ibang bansa? So the way to promote Philippine films in other countries is either through festivals or commercial distribution. Katulad ng pagpapanood natin dito ng mga international, ng mga foreign films, dapat ganun din ginagawa natin. Dapat nagdi-distribute din tayo, nag-export din tayo dapat ng mga Filipino films. So that's what we're doing. We're bridging, we're finding platforms para sa mga filmmakers, sa mga producers natin to distribute our titles in different territories. Territories meaning iba't ibang bansa. So kumbaga, Filipino film napapanood sa Europe, Filipino film napapanood sa Southeast Asia, or Filipino film napapanood sa Amerika. Ganon yung gusto natin, na hindi lang siya pang Pilipinas, pang buong mundo talaga.
Ang latest isa yata yung sumali sa Locarno, tama?
Yes. So we supported the project, Whether the Weather is Fine. Ito po ay parang it's a story about Yolanda. And Carlo Manatad, this is his first feature film, and magpipremiere po siya sa Locarno, another top festival. And ang maganda po is yung mga pelikula natin ngayon, hindi lang po pang festival, na-acquire siya ng international distribution company para ma-distribute sa buong mundo. So it was just acquired by Radiance Films. It's a Beijing-based, China-based distribution company. So you can expect this film to not just be shown in the festival, pero mapapanood din siya in commercial cinemas of different countries. So yun ang kulang sa atin laging pang festival lang, hindi nagiging pang commercial theater. So ang ganda ngayon because of Uni Philippines na natatrack din natin yung support natin at saka yung
market.
saan nagpupunta yung mga pelikula.
Wow, galing. Lisa, film enthusiast ka ba talaga? Have you always loved films?
Well, my mom worked as a checker nung ano pa siya. My mom, my grandma, ang trabaho nila checker sila sa sinihan. Sila yung nadidistino sa iba't ibang lugar sa buong Pilipinas kasi dati 'di ba, parang reels pa, negatives pa yung mga pelikula natin. So,
Okay.
nadidistino sila sa iba't ibang lugar para katulad ng mga ginagawa ng checker natin. So, dati yung mommy ko, nakakalibre ako makanood ng sine.
Ano yung
So,
checker? Ano yung checker? Ano yung chine-check?
checker, di ba pag checker ka, ikaw yung ina-assign ng isang production company para mag-check ng tickets. Para
Okay.
masigurado na yung bilang mo at saka yung bilang ng takilyero,
Takilyero.
isa.
Okay.
Hindi na isa yung mga nasa mga sinehan. So, may mga checker tayo sa bawat isang cinema para masigurado na yung sales for the day is equal, di ba? So, yun yung trabaho ng mommy ko tsaka lola ko. Sila talaga yung, nagtatrabaho sila with Joseph Estrada na production.
Oh, okay.
Tapos sila yung pinapadala sa iba't ibang sinehan.
Sinehan.
Para maging checker. So, I remember my mom would tell me na, dito ako nakadestino sa Valley Theater dito sa Marikina. As in, papasok. Pupunta kami doon para lang talaga manood ng pelikula ng libre kasi nga, napapasok na kami, gano'n.
Oo, siyempre libre na yun. Oo. So parang,
Yes, that was my life. I mean, I really grew up watching films. And of course, as an actress, how can you not, di ba, embrace it when this is your passion and your job. So, natigil lang akong umarte since I became part of public service, but it's really my first love.
parang destined yata, ano? Yung mangyayari
Yeah.
sa'yo. Okay. Tell us a bit about sorry tayo divert, naumpisa mo na yung childhood mo. Aside from watching movies.
Wow. I'm
Medyo
really
sheltered,
a-
no? I'm feeling yung story. Sige.
Sorry.
Sige, go.
I'm really a nerd. Ako yung tipo na hindi ako, while I'm an extrovert, mahilig ako magbasa.
Okay.
I'm a top-notcher in school. Very overachiever ako. Yung ayoko ng, I'm not, hindi ako maano sa failure, ganyan. So, ako very competitive.
Mhm.
So, I grew up like that na school has been my thing talaga. And that's something that not a lot of people know. Because nakikita lang nila ako as, Liza the performer, Liza the artist. But talaga ako, I wanted to be a lawyer before I went into showbiz,
Okay.
or I became a beauty queen, or I did all of these things. At 3 years old, I wanted to really be a lawyer more than anything. But of course, naiba dahil na-expose ako sumali ako ng beauty pageant. Tapos in college, parang I started acting already. I was a part of a theater play. So na-divert yung attention ko from school to all of these creative pursuits, no? And that led me into being a theater actress in UP and eventually doing TV and film.
Alright. Magbabalik po ang Wazzup with Liza Diño sa Gera after this short break.
Manong Joe po.
At Ate Maita,
Ngayong Hunyo, bahagyang tumaas ng 8 centavos per kilowatt hour ang overall electricity rates. Ito'y dahil sa dagdag singil sa WESM.
Alam nyo ba, pwede kayong i-update ng Meralco sa text or sa email gaya ni Sarah G. Sisendan kayo ng advanced updates tulad ng upcoming bill details. Di na kayo kakaba-kaba sa paghihintay ng bills. At anumang mangyari sa bill, masira, mabasa, o mawala, no problem. To get updates, i-update ang inyong contact information sa Facebook Messenger, meralco.com.ph, email, hotline 16211 o Meralco Business Centers.
Handa kaming makipag-ugnayan sa inyo para makapaghatid ng mas mabuti, mabilis, at pagkinhawang serbisyo.
Hanggang sa susunod na
Meralco Advisory.
Okay, welcome back to Wazzup. I'm Pocholo Concepcion of Daily Tribune live on Facebook and YouTube. We're talking to Miss Liza Diño of the Film Development Council of the Philippines and how it's helping the Filipino film industry. Liza,
Yes.
ano ang mga pwedeng asahan o how the viewers, the people can look forward to? Ano mga activities ang forthcoming ng
Well,
FDCP?
definitely we're preparing for the Philippine Film Industry Month happening this September. So, yun talaga medyo busy talaga kami ngayon to make sure that we're going to have a very holistic and I would say jam-packed September kahit na ang dami natin pinagdadaanan ngayon. So, there's
Kailan to?
always a way
Kailan siya?
to inspire. Huh?
When will it be held? The whole of September?
Okay. The Philippine Film Industry Month will happen the whole month of September.
All right.
And this whole month of September, we will have a lot of events, virtual events and activities to celebrate, this Philippine Film Industry Month. Meron kaming Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino, yung short films natin, i-feature natin during that month. We also have labs. We have the International Film Industry Conference. May mga partnerships tayo with different institutions na ilo-launch din nila sa September. We have the launch of the FDCP channel with our new subscription
Offers? Offers? Package?
Yes.
Oo.
Yes.
Oo.
So, maraming mga activities for September just to make sure that, kahit na sarado pa rin ang mga sinihan at, we're all experiencing this pandemic, there will always be ways to support and engage with our stakeholders para matulungan natin sila.
Saan sila pupunta? Anong site? Isang website lang ba?
So they just have to go to fdcp.ph. That's our main website. Doon nila makikita yung registration for the International Film Industry Conference. For FDCP channel naman, they only have to go to fdcpchannel.ph. They can register there and we will have a whole lineup of films na available for free. Pwede rin namang subscription at 99 pesos. And then may mga bago tayong mga pelikula na pwede nilang mapanood through a pay-per-click, parang video on demand. So, in terms of films, yan yung aming project, but ongoing pa rin yung bakuna natin. Hopefully, we can start sa regions naman kasi dito sa NCR, na-implement na natin ang goal natin is matapos natin itong 5,000 workers that we can provide vaccines to at mababakunahan. We plan to also do a rollout in partnership with regional LGUs in Visayas and Mindanao naman.
Yung sinabi mo kanina, 99 pesos doon sa FDCP channel, ano yun? What does it entail, the subscriber?
So, ongoing yung aming partnership with various producers and distributors, Filipino films, they've hidden gems na napalabas sa sinihan pero hindi masyadong napanood. Mga iba't ibang mga siguro possibly matagal nang naipalabas ng mga Filipino films na pag nakita nyo ulit, this is where you're gonna find it. No? So that's the whole goal of the FTCP channel, for you to discover these hidden gems and all of these films na matagal nang hindi you love pero hindi niyo pa matagal na hindi napapanood. So we are I think right now at 100 plus titles.
Yeah, nakita ko yung maganda oh. So 99 pesos is good for what? A month? A day?
A month, yes.
A month, okay.
Enjoying all of the titles.
All right. That's FDCP channel.
Channel.
Two websites, fdcp.ph and FDCP channel.
Yes, fdcpchannel.ph.
Okay, Liza, it's time to have fun, a little fun. Meron daw tayong game na lalaroin. We will flash a picture of a personality and describe whether he or she is a beauty queen, actor, or government official.
Okay.
Very easy.
Okay.
Ikaw yun yung tatlo. Beauty queen, actor, government official. All right. Are we ready?
Ready,
Okay.
girl. I love games. Actor. Sorry.
Host. Yes. Host.
Of course.
Tito Boy.
And inspiration. Advocate.
Okay. You're close to him, ba? Oops.
Actor. So,
Okay.
politician.
The next one is the politician, President Rodrigo Duterte. Did he choose you? Did he appoint you personally?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
I'm very grateful because
Yeah.
it's the best job ever.
Talaga? Okay. All right.
Politician, Sec Berna.
Sec Berna, Tourism Secretary.
Yes, Tourism Secretary.
Okay, next.
Well, actor and host and
Yes.
advocate, Ellen DeGeneres.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry yung background kasi may repair.
Okay. Ganon. Oh. Medyo mahirapan kaya doon sa last picture.
Husband,
Okay.
the love of my life.
All right.
Lahat siya, actor, singer, icon, naging politician.
Lisa has been a very great hour or 30-40 minutes with you. Sarap ng kwentuhan natin and we wish you all the luck, more power. We will support you whenever you need us. Parting words. How important is film, ang pelikula, sa kultura ng mga Pilipino? Kahit may pandemya.
Well, cinema is a reflection and a representation of who we are as people. This is where our stories are represented and shared all over the world. So it's important for us to understand what kind of stories represent us and what kind of stories do we want to tell about the Philippines. So, and for me, that has been my goal. That we represent not just one part of the Philippines, but its multiple facets. We need diversity. We need my God, talaga nakikipag-compete yung Sandali
Okay.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah.
Last night. Yeah.
Habol. Yes.
Okay, so yun nga, parang our Filipino stories are so diverse. You know, we are 7,641 islands, and there's so many stories to share about the Philippines, and that should be the goal. Na hindi lang isa na we can we can discover different voices, we can empower different voices from the different parts of the Philippines para makwento nila yung mga kwento nila. And cinema is so powerful in being able to change a person's perspective and a person's idea of what our country is about. So that's my challenge also for our filmmakers, di ba? Para magkwento pa tayo ng maraming kwento ng Pilipino. Hanapin natin yung mga bagay na hindi pa masyadong nailalabas tungkol sa atin. We're not just about, it's important to talk about social realities. It is, because it's a big part of the Philippines. But there's so many beautiful stories also about us na hindi masyadong alam ng mga tao sa ibang bansa. Unfortunately, ito yung sad reality din. Walang masyadong kwento tungkol sa ganda ng Pilipinas. Walang masyadong kwento tungkol sa iba't ibang mga klaseng tao dito sa ating bansa. Indigenous peoples, hindi masyadong nakakwento. So let's challenge ourselves to tell and to share those kinds of stories as well about us.
Ms. Liza Diño Segura, doing a great job as Film
Thank you.
Development Council of the Philippines chairperson and CEO. Thank you.
Thank you,
Lisa.
Pocholo. I apologize for the noise, but thanks. Thank you for this interview. I really enjoyed.
Okay, hi to Isa. Say hi to
Yes.
Isa. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
This has been Pocholo Concepcion of Daily Tribune. What's up? I'll see you next Tuesday. Thank you.